read in your website how you tend to make your wines in a European style. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
So my mind went to, what does that mean? Does that, I realize that probably comes from the grapes, but is that also part of the winemaking process, and if so, what does that mean? And if I was to ask another winemaker the exact same question, is this a definitive definition, or is this interpretable, if that makes sense? That somebody
My
else may give a
interpretation is
different...
Old world.
Yeah, we're more old world. We kind of blend them together, but as far as red wine, I would say we're more old world.
Okay.
Again, because of the aging process that we use. There will never be oak chips.
Okay, so a real barrel that's
Real barrel.
been aged, no oak chips.
No oak chips.
Okay,
like
no
Sarah said.
staves.
No
It's the
staves.
classic style.
The-
Classic
Okay.
Old world European
You know,
style.
like I say, our
Okay.
Cabernet will be in barrels up to 2 years. The Meritage was
Instead of
in
9
18
months.
instead of, 6-7 months, throwing a bunch of oak chips and
Okay,
blow it out the door. That's,
Okay.
more of the New World style, I guess. You
Okay.
would say we're more traditional on that end.
okay,
Also adding some New World stuff to it, like I said, with leaf plucking in the vineyards and exposing it to the sun and learning new techniques out there. So we're kind of combining them both, but we're definitely more on the traditional premium end
okay.
wine.
So it is both in the vineyards, even though you do New World,
Techniques in the vineyard.
right, viticulture, correct?
Mhm.
Viticulture in the
In
vineyard.
the vineyards.
But then,
That's kind of where it stops.
and then when
Then
you
it-
come
once it
inside,
arrives in the cellar,
it's European, it's
More, and that's
Traditional.
the old. I hate to keep going back to the old owner, but
No.
he'd go to France, and he always loved the Bordeaux,
yeah,
and then that's when when he bought this farm. That's what he envisioned was, we got a great big block of Cabernet over there, we got a great big block of Pinot Noir down here, we got Chardonnay and Rieslings, So
okay.
it was just, his envision was that he wanted premium end grapes grown on this property, and it's the right property to grow those grapes on. I mean, you got the
Yes.
nice gentle slopes
Right.
to the lake,
with constant breeze coming off the
Right.
lake.
Protection.
and helping dry out the vines, so you don't get the molds and mildew.
Sure.
And so the Seneca Lake is a huge key to this
Yeah.
success here at the winery.
Well, and they talk about, like, in Germany, in many places, but how your best grape growing regions are near a river,
Mhm.
so that you can
Mhm.
have that air
Air
circulating
moving around,
through, and the
yes.
variation in temperature and protection and everything.
It's surprising that, with Seneca Lake, 34, 35 degrees, sounds real cold, but, if it was at 32, those extra 2 or 3 degrees makes a huge difference when it comes to the grapes,
Right.
You're not getting that freeze.
Right.
And like I say, we're able to grow an extra 2
Right.
weeks.
Yeah.
And so it is a huge help
Mhm.
to us. I mean, the lake is over 600 foot deep, and it's amazing that I think it's been a slight freeze for 2 times in the last 100 years.
It's never frozen over, and as far as my records go, it's never completely
Right.
frozen over.
Not completely. I
It's-
think that's what we've heard too.
Yeah, and if it does, it's only there for a matter of a few minutes, because then
Right.
the wind picks up and it's gone.
Yeah. Yeah.